shit too. You I was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like all three. I can never leave my brother Mario Luke. I can tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, I'm all vibe. Make a shower on the block, no shampoo.
What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Heck, and I welcome you back to the What the Heck podcast, where basketball is an art and the court is our canvas. In this episode, we got a whole new podcast episode with my boy, my main man, the Kobe to my Shaq. Actually, Kobe and Shaq split. So we got the Jaylen Brown to the Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
We got to go with the Draymond Green to my Steph Curry. Off camera, me and Villen just chopped it up. We just talked about it, but I'm going to sit there and share it on camera because I'm going to be real. Every great business, every great podcast has a great team of people. And I'm glad to have my boy, the main man, the myth himself, Villen on my team. Man, I could sit there and go on and on giving praise to villains. But Villen, introduce yourself to the people, man.
Hold on, I need a second. That's so good. Heck, come on, man. You know I'm a crier. Man. But thank you, Heck, for that introduction. What's up, y'all? It's Bill here. And you know we're always happy to be a part of the What the Heck podcast.
Hey, yo, Villen, you want to let the people know what we're going to talk about, or I got to let the people know what we're going to talk about?
All right, I'll let the people know what we talk about. You know what? Let's do a 180 from the positivity, and we'll start off with the negativity. With the ruckus, with tomfoolery and violence.
As Villen alluded to, we had two fist fights. We got the Suns and the Mavericks. We see Daniel Gafford smoke my son, Nikola Nurkic. And the other one,
yeah.
And the other one, we see the Thompson twin toss Tyler Hero out the club like he didn't pay the entrance fee.
Yo, wait. Yo, hold on. You said Nikola Nurkic?
Not Nikola Nurkic. Yusuf Nurkic.
Yusuf, yeah, facts.
He caught the right hand of truth. Surprisingly, Draymond was not in none of these fights, so
clap it up.
Clap it up, 2 claps.
Clap it up. Draymond gets the gold star.
Gold star for the.
You know what, Heck? This is what the American people love. You know, competition at its highest level, fierce passion and drive. And who doesn't love a good fight? You know, everyone loves a good fight. Everyone pulls their phones out, record.
Not the
They
NBA.
still yell world star. But you know, the NBA needs a little ratings pump.
That's why they got 3-game suspension for everybody. They said, yeah.
Yeah, viewership is down.
Yeah, you know what?
And it's just, you know, people are losing interest. And there's not enough basketball purists out there such as you and I to keep the NBA alive at the rate it's going.
You know what?
You know.
You got a point there. We got to talk, as we alluded to, we got to talk about the fights. We got to talk about the D'Angelo Russell trade. The Lakers been talking about getting him packed up for the longest since he was there. They packed him up again.
Yep.
Then we got to talk about Mike Brown being fired. We got to talk about the MVP race because we already know we have a lot of interesting people to talk about.
Yes, we do.
But we got to talk about our pick'em games because we made some predictions that was correct. And boy, oh boy, we got to apologize to the 76ers because we didn't respect their games.
We did not.
We still don't. Right? Since I plan on editing this video this video should be done by the 15th. So we're going to talk about the games on Martin Luther King Day. That sounds right? We're going to talk about Twitter fingers because since y'all been supporting me and giving me comments and giving me, some comments are good and some of y'all be giving me good feedback and some of y'all be the number 1 and number 2 haters.
I'm on eggplant.
He said it, not me. Then we going to wrap it up. But all that being said, you know the drill. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And with that being said, let's slowly but surely turned into a UFC event. I understood the scripts was like, yo, our ratings are down. You know what get ratings up? A fight. So sure enough, you know what happened? A fight broke out. We gotta talk about Aman Thompson, one of the Thompson twins, got into a fist fight with the Miami Heat. Because Heat culture justifies hopping people.
That they do.
That they do.
Just
be glad James Johnson isn't there.
To be fair, they didn't jump Jokic. Definitely should have.
They should have.
But they seen those European gangsters in the crowd. Those thugs, 7-foot thugs.
I be, bro.
In the crowd looking
menacingly.
Looking a little offish. He's just standing there menacingly.
Villen, how do you feel about the fight going on in the Miami Heat with the Houston Rockets?
Hey, listen, man. I think it's good for the sport if we just let these guys blow off a little steam in the midst of high tension during competition, emotions running high in the room. You got people losing. Sometimes a good fight can sway the momentum, even though it did not work this time. But it surely got people talking about the NBA when you got dudes flinging grown men around like Uncle Phil.
he really threw Tyler Hero out the club. Listen, Tyler Hero, if you watch this, I apologize. Me and Villen apologize for our outbursts. We do not want no smoke.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you this much.
Him training. I've seen Tyler Hero training, man.
We don't want no smoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to joke like that. Got it, big bro.
You got it, big bro. But you cannot let nobody throw you out the club, bro.
It's grappling 101. You ain't have no underhooks.
Now his girl seen it.
Word.
His daughter go to see that video. His kids go see that video. My dad will whip your dad. No, he won't.
And anytime he yell at his girl, you ain't yell at Amin Thompson when he flung you. He don't do none of that.
Hold up. That hood clowning on him. You gonna let that man fling you like that? Man. Then you got Jimmy Butler looking at him like, shaking his head in disappointment.
At least Terry came in here
he got scary. That's what happened.
He got scary.
My man's hit the dude with the spear. My man was about to sit there and volley.
Word. It's looking like Edge out there.
My man says, Hayuk!
And you seen Coach Uduka guy in there in the mix too.
My man's like, my star player's down there. I gotta help him. Man, oh man. And the funny thing about it is, that was just one fight. We gotta talk about another one.
Oh man.
Daniel Gafford fought Yusuf Nurkic. Daniel Gafford was about 3 inches away from giving Nurkic a black eye.
Yeah. That's another team that jumps people apparently. They had Najee Marshall in the mix, PJ Washington in the mix.
Bro, the funny thing about
they all put hands on them too.
Man, the funny thing about it is, bro, they was trying to pack up Kyrie. My man Daniel Gafford was about to duff him. About to sit there. All I gotta say is, here we don't like violence because in the end of the day, violence costs people money. But sure enough, we like talking about it though.
That we do.
That ratings to be down this year.
It's a few things. The main reasons is the fact that it's so many different at the game. One day it's on NBC, one day it's on Peacock, one day it's on Amazon, one day it's on TNT, NBC,
ESPN.
Then it's on League Pass. That's a big reason. Another reason, a lot of basketball fans tend to hold on to the past. And, when players like LeBron, Steph, KD, their teams are not seeing success, it drives people away. They're not trying to watch their favorite players lose. And also, I believe that the rise of international players has something to do with it as well. Because most of the viewership is in America, but the top players are international, so that kind of messes with it. the American fans aren't trying to support that either.
I can agree with you on a lot. The first problem is the NBA doesn't have a bridge. When Kobe retired, the bridge was Steph Curry, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and
Right.
LeBron James. When Jordan retired, we got Kobe and LeBron. When Hakeem Olajuwon retired, Shaq carried the mantle.
Right.
This year, all the players that we are expecting them to be bridges flopped. John Morant, the firearm incident, the NBA is really not jacking him like that, like they once was. Then you got Anthony Edwards is talented and he is Jordan, but the Timberwolves ain't doing that well.
No.
Zion Williamson went from beast mode to feast mode. Like,
you know what mode?
Yeah, he was feasting on a lot of things. Food, the women.
Uh-oh.
And he
But
was
you
not,
know what? But we got Jason Tatum.
bro, to be fair, I did do a film study on Jason. Bro, all I gotta say is I did a film study on Jason Tatum, bro. He punched on somebody. I was like, yo, what's going on? Sorry. He dunked on somebody. I can't say punched on somebody because of all the events that happened. I was like, yo, well, he's not really that athletic. Sure enough, took two, gathered, crammed it on him. I'm like, I apologize for my outburst, Mr. Winsler. The link to that video is going to be up right here somewhere.
Yeah, you know what? Tatum is like an underrated slasher, but only because he doesn't slash and he rather shoot. But I feel like his game would be opened up more if he's more of a slasher.
Bro, Jason Tatum has no real weaknesses to his game, bro.
No?
Every NBA player has a weakness. Steph Curry, elite athleticism. He can dunk, but he's not really a jumper. He can shoot. He has a bad habit of taking bad shots. He can finish at the rim, and he's good at finishing around taller players, but he's not really going to be the guy who you sit there who could finish through contact and finish through strong. Who's finishes strong around contact. LeBron, inconsistent shooter. Jokic, lack of elite athleticism.
Right.
Jason Tatum, 6'8". He can do everything. But anyway, as I always say, we can go on a tangent about a lot of NBA plays and a lot of NBA viewership. But to wrap it up, I'm gonna say this. I feel that because of the viewership that's going down, the fights in the NBA may be beneficial. The problem is, with all the people who be taking these boxing videos and training, the last thing you can afford is for your star player to get his jaw cracked.
Above other things.
Shoot, because imagine if Ja got rocked and it was no longer John no more. People's gonna be tight.
Might be some lawsuits.
We ready to see what happened with Kermit Washington. But anyway, let me know how y'all feel about what's going on with the NBA viewership and the fights that's going on in the comment section below. But we on to our next segment. In the next segment, we got to talk about D'Angelo Russell getting packed up. He went from, obviously, the first NBA trade was Dennis Schroeder getting traded to the Warriors, which really didn't matter because they traded like Anthony Melton.
Who cares?
Right? But we got to talk about D'Angelo Russell. As Laker fans, we are the kings of getting players packed up. Let me phrase it. When you are a LeBron James fan, you understand. If you are not on timing, you're getting packed.
Gotta go. You're out of here.
Sure enough, D'Angelo Russell got packed. Villen, how do you feel about D'Angelo Russell getting packed up?
It was a long time coming. You can't rely on him. I like D'Angelo Russell play style. It's just that sometimes he makes a lot of bad decisions, and it seems like he still hasn't figured it out. He still hasn't figured out the flow in the offense with the Lakers since he's not the primary ball handler. But hey, they say he's living every influencer's dream. He's moving back and forth from LA to Brooklyn.
I'm from New York. We don't want to go to Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn right now.
And do you want to be in Brooklyn?
No.
You hit the nail on the head. The problem with D'Angelo Russell, for the Brooklyn Nets, he was probably the most successful when he was the number one, number two option. Remember, he had Dinwiddie. He had Levert.
Yeah.
He had Jared Allen.
Yeah.
That team had a good core till KD and Kyrie messed it up. Yes, I'm holding them accountable for that. Because best believe that team with Kenny Atkinson was a playoff team.
Yeah, all they needed was one. They didn't need both. They just needed one.
The problem was KD is coming off Achilles injury. There are 5 players. If they sit there and say you want to go there, you figure it out.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If those 5 players say I want to play for this team, you figure it out. You cut people. You like, hey. But I would play. I would go play for the Brooklyn. I would go play for the Pacers. But I don't like Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, and T.J. McConnell. Okay, those guys are getting traded for the next package. Shoot, the Clippers did that for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, they did.
And sure enough, it didn't work out because Kawhi Leonard was hurt.
Please.
Understanding that, I understand why they made the moves that they made, but trading away D'Angelo Russell, trading away Spencer Dinwiddie, and putting too much pressure on the big 3 is what was the Brooklyn Nets downfall. And I think D'Angelo Russell may be a good piece for them because I think they may be the 8th seed. But the problem is they're in what you call no man's land. To elaborate for the viewers at home, they're not good enough to win a championship, and they're not bad enough to beat the tank. Honestly, as I said it once, I said it again, free Cam Thomas, bro.
Yep. Free Cam, man. Come to LA.
I don't think that won't work that much either. No, in LA, they'll do something vindictive and have him coming off the bench.
When he start over.
Start to connect.
You don't start. Reeves?
Austin Reeves.
You think he's better than Austin Reeves?
I mean, to be fair, let me put it this way. Cam Thomas is better. I think is a better scorer than Austin Reeves, but I think Austin Reeves fit the system better.
Yeah.
The other, Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish started?
Is he?
I'm saying who he started over. I'm pretty sure the starting lineup was D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves,
Rui Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura, LeBron, and AD.
Now to talk about with who they got, Dorian Finney-Smith is not a needle mover.
Nah. I see people talk about him like, oh, he's the best 3-and-D player available.
The best 3-and-D player in the
Jokic,
NBA right now.
stop.
The best 3-and-D player in the NBA right now is Mikal Bridges. Even though he be streaky, bro got it. But besides that, also, spoiler. But then again, by the time this video is gonna be dropping, the video should be out. I'm gonna make a video on Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson dropping 55. So stay tuned in for that.
Yeah.
But the Lakers got to figure out a way how to sit there and have to lessen LeBron's load because, respectfully, LeBron is averaging 23 points a game this year.
You know who I liked in that trade that the Lakers got too? They got Shake Milton. I like Shake Milton. I think he's better than Gabe Vincent.
It don't matter if he's better than Gabe Vincent or not, but then again, Gabe Vincent averaging 4 a game, bro.
Then that's unacceptable.
The problem is
maybe 10.
That's a fact. The issue is the Lakers got like 6 people averaging 10 points a game, bro. Yeah, the Lakers got 6 players that averaging 10 points a game. I have to find it where you get in. You feel me?
Yeah, you're right.
It's only so many shots. The other issue is I feel that Cam Reddish, bro.
How are you a 5-star McDonald's All-American top 3 NBA draft pick, and you still have little to no impact? Don't get me wrong, he's good defense, but he's supposed to be. They were saying he's the next T-Mac, Paul George, all that.
I can explain how. If you ever want a secret to make it to the NBA, if you're 6'8" and can handle the rock at an elite level, you're gonna be a top 5 pick.
That's true.
Because respectfully, bro, he passed the eye test. Because he's strong, he's built, he can handle the rock, he can shoot a little bit.
Yeah.
Then the problem is, because he passed the eye test, and people think he's better than what he is. On the high school, unless he's playing Monteverde.
Play for Oak Hill. Wait, no. Where did Cam Reddish play high school? I know he played Boo Williams AAU.
He played against Anthony Edwards.
In the AAU.
Yeah, and he gave him 50. Hearing that stat, bro, make sure.
He went to West Town.
Yeah. He's over there. I do not know PA like that. So if anybody from PA who watches this and I get it wrong, isn't that the same division as Lower Merion?
I don't know, but I know West Town is the top school in PA for ball, top 2, 3.
But it goes to show you, and you're in high school, if you want to make it to the NBA, be 6'6" and be able to dribble the ball.
Yeah.
Because if you have 6'6" and you're the rope, and people sit there and say, "Oh, he can play guard. He can play all 5 positions." He can, bro. He can't shoot. He can't go left. He can't go right. He just can dribble the ball in one spot.
And he's tall.
And he's tall. But he got defensive. He got defensive versatility. He got potential.
Anyone can have defensive versatility.
Bro, anybody told us 6. If you were a 6'6" and can run and jump, yeah, you got defensive versatility. That's why MKG made $6 million a year from the Bobcats. Michael Kidd Gilchrist for the young players.
A corkscrew jumper.
Bro, out here shooting, out here his jump shot. He's throwing up gang signs with his elbow. You know what? That's another episode that we should have. We should talk about the downfall of high school basketball. What y'all think? Let us, if y'all like this, like this video, and that'll be the next podcast episode that we're gonna talk about the downfall of high school basketball.
10 likes.
10 likes. My career high. With all that being said, let's get to the next section. Fired recently, Mike Brown. He got fired because of the Kings' foolishness.
The GM's fault.
Mike Brown is a great coach, and I know for a fact that it matters he's going to bounce back because I know for a fact that it matters Kerr got room on the staff for him. He went from having to be in the playoffs, and they ran back the roster 3 straight years, made little to no improvements, added DeMar DeRozan, which did not make sense. Long story short, he's the one that ended up getting packed. Villen,
Crazy.
what's your opinions on Mike Brown getting laid off, bro?
Well, they fired him via text message. It's crazy. This is a league of professionals, and y'all sending text messages like, come on now. At least be a man.
Bro, I got 5 via Slack.
That's the thing, like, you feel me? People are cowards. They like to hide behind the phone and all that.
That I can agree with. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's a lot easier to break up with somebody via text. You don't have to sit there, be in the same room with the person. You don't gotta look at their face. You don't have to look at them crying, them being emotional. And honestly, respectfully, Mike Brown would seen the writing on the wall. They're losing game. The Kings are losing games. They ain't passing the ball. De'Aaron Fox not looking like De'Aaron Fox. I mean, he did drop 50 and 60.
Looking like him to me. I don't know.
But everybody else been playing like boo-boo, saying like boo-boo. It's him and Sabonis. The Kings are probably the worst team that are in a bad situation because you're competing with the Golden State Warriors,
Lakers,
and the Clippers as a marquee team in California. No, everybody want to be over there, and they don't want to be in Sacramento. The thing is, you're not bringing in marquee free agents or talented players. Minus DeMar DeRozan, which nobody really wanted.
Right.
You're not bringing in valuable role players. You march the same team 3 years in a row, and you expect the same brand new results. And saying is doing the same thing, expecting different results. So to Mike Brown,
everyone wants to blame the coach, man. The coach didn't make the roster.
To Mike Brown, you're gonna bounce back strong. You're a leader of men. You did a great job. You won Coach of the Year for a reason. There's going to be another opportunity out there for you. It may not be in the head coaching gig, but it may be the assistant coaching gig, or it may be even in college. Because I know for a fact that the matter is, I would want, listen, if I was 17 or if I had a 17-year-old, thank God I don't.
That'd be awkward.
That would be awkward. I would honestly want to play for a coach who everybody respected. Think about this. Mike Malone even spoke up on it. He was like, yo, the game that got him fired, De'Aaron Fox fouled a 3-point shooter. That's not on him. Life lesson about coaching. And me and Villen will be the first person to test this, and I can be the second person to test this because I've been around coaching for my whole entire life. My father was a head coach. Either you're coaching it or you're accepting it. So, I know for a fact, Mike Brown 500 times has told guys, don't foul 3-point shooters.
All right.
You probably tell your players, don't foul a 3-point shooter. But guess what? Some bozo is going to go, let me block this shot. Boop!
Yep.
and you go pull your hair out.
It happens all the time. Players go out there and play, man, and it's not even the player's fault. Sometimes it's just natural instinct. You can't uncoach that. If you got the bounciest kid on the team and he thinks that he could close out, block the three-pointer from the paint, you can't stop that sometimes. You could make him run 100 suicides in practice. But it's not going to change a thing.
Ain't that the truth? That's like, as somebody who, as me and Villen are basketball purists, and we love talking about the game. He coaches the game. I do film breakdowns. I can sit there and tell you what to do, how to do it, this, that, what's going to happen before they do it. And guess what? And people are going to do whatever the heck they want. So in the end of the day, you kind of have to accept it. It just sucks that Mike Brown lost his job because of something that was out of his control that he probably told these guys not to do. But anyway, let us know how y'all feel about Mike Brown being terminated in the comment section below. And besides that, let's get to the next segment. Since this video should be out before MLK Day, which that gives me about 3 weeks to edit these videos, we're going to go over the games on MLK Day. But before we get started, we got to go over the games that we called correctly and the games that we called incorrectly. First, we called the Knicks and Spurs game correct. We said we took the under for the Knicks versus Spurs. The money line was 8.5, and we took the under.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Want some money right
lost
there.
some money with the Bulls and Celtics versus the 76ers. It looked like we had some hope because Embiid rolled his ankle in the beginning of the game. I don't know how. I swear Joel Embiid be injury prone, bro. I don't know how he be doing it.
7 foot.
7 foot uncoordinated. 7 foot uncoordinated. They ended up being the Celtics by 4. We both combined said plus 80. We said the Celtics was gonna win by like 85. So you picked the Lakers by 3.5. Technically, they won by 2.
Damn. Parlay busted.
So Villen picked the Lakers by 3.5. They won by 2. I said Warriors plus 4. We lost that money. You said Minnesota 3.5. They won by 6. You got the Minnesota's pick right.
2-1.
And you said Phoenix versus Denver. You said you have Phoenix plus 2.5. Denver plus 2.5. You said Denver plus 2.5. I picked Denver. You picked Phoenix.
Yep.
So you are currently 3-2.
I don't know how I do, man.
All I gotta say is there's a reason why my black ass don't gamble out, because I'll be losing money in Vegas. Sheesh. But you know what I say? I'm gonna bounce back. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Learn from Mr. Pick'em himself right here.
So.
You know, just follow my pick.
For the MLK Day games, which is on Monday the 20th, we got Boston, right? Vegas says Boston by 5.
I'm going with Vegas.
Right. I'm going with Vegas too. Mavs versus Hornets. Mavs plus 7. I'm 7.5. Yeah, I didn't really get the Mavs. Yeah, we're going with the Mavs. The Hawks versus the Knicks versus the Hawks. I'm going with the Hawks.
I'm going with the Knicks.
Interesting.
We gotta get one back.
And it's in the Garden too. Trae Young always managing to sit there and just show up and show out against the Knicks. Whoever spat on at Trae Young, we need to slap the Knicks fans need to slap the S out of you. Ever since that day, he has not lost in New York. Rockets versus Pistons. I'm taking the Rockets by 7.
Yeah, I got that too.
Wolves versus Grizzlies.
I got the Wolves. Unless Ja Morant comes back for that.
It says Memphis plus 1.
If Ja Morant is back, I'll take that. If not, I'll take Minnesota.
We got Jazz versus Pelicans. We don't care about them. The Jazz is 7-24, and the Pelicans is 5-28. We good off that. And we got the Cavaliers versus the Suns. Cavs by 2.5. I got Cavs by 2.5.
I got Cleveland.
I got the Suns.
I got Cleveland by 6.
I'll take.
Yeah.
I'll take the Suns. Let's see what happens. Listen, if y'all using all I gotta say is. Hold on, let me screenshot these. Let me screenshot our selections real quick. Listen, if y'all are using us to pick Vegas, either A is gonna go all good for you or B is gonna go all bad for y'all. So you know what I say? In the end of the day, we're not betting no money in this, or at least I'm not. It's all fun and games here.
This is not financial advice. We're not
We're not
sponsored
sponsored
by
by
anybody.
DraftPicks. And if you have a gambling
So-
issue, look up the gambling hotline.
Underdog Fantasy, hit us up.
Underdog
Though.
Fantasy, hit us up. Feel me? We need some extra monties. Anyway, listen, if y'all feel that our selections are wrong or off, let us know in the comment section below. And with that, we on to the next segment. As of recently, we got a lot more comments. And you know what they say? Trigger fingers turn to trigger fingers. Yeah, you getting bodied by singing. So first things first, Twitter fingers. We are out here. So if y'all don't know how the segment typically works, we're taking comments from all of our platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and we're gonna give you y'all takes. We're gonna say W take or L take. And with that being said, y'all already know the drill. Let's get to it. First comment I gotta address. In my how LeBron James avoids injuries video. 7 Cool Cactus says, fast and strong, keep hope alive. I'm gonna take the high road. All I gotta say is, whatever you grind to achieve, I hope you achieve. I wish you the best of luck. But I'm gonna have to give out an L take.
Yeah, best of luck to that guy. Thanks for the comment, but it's an L right there.
Next one. Ganja freedom for all. That's an interesting name to have. I like your video. Great breakdown. You want to rate my starting 5. Steph Curry at the 1, MJ at the 2, Larry the Legend at the 3, Tim Duncan at the 4, Joker at the 5. In my opinion, near unbeatable starting 5. My response is, appreciate the love, gang. As for your rating for 5, I give it an 8 out of 10. Tim Duncan does not fit the modern day NBA because of his skill set of the fours right now. I'll replace Tim Duncan with KG. Besides that, great lineup. First thing first. Do you agree with his take?
I think that was a W team. But I agree with what you said too. We gotta take out Tim Duncan and replace it with a more hybrid forward like KG or Giannis. Even though Giannis can't shoot, he still is like a modern hybrid forward because he can guard 1-5 and fast, athletic, can handle the ball, could play a little point guard kinda.
I respect that. That's a great take. And as for Ganja Freedom, yo, bro, appreciate the love and support. I hope you enjoy watching my film studies and you watch my podcast videos. Much love. Next person. At Simp for Virex. Nice, man. Turn down on my Luka Doncic is going to be the GOAT video. Nice, man. Turn down the music, at least the bass, and let your voice be heard. Keep it up. Love it. Keep it up. Aw. W take.
For sure.
Man.
W.
Bro, whatever you listen to.
Let your voice be heard.
That's what I'm trying, bro. You do the same. And everything is, listen, keep grinding and keep doing it. Listen, yo, I wish you the best. Good luck, y'all. Man. For my boy, Raziel 1772. We're gonna miss him when he retires. Talking about LeBron James. Talking about my Kevin Durant video. And I responded, him, that's a fact. Him, Steph, and Harden got me hooping. That's a W take. Kevin Durant is one of those players where if he didn't go to Golden State, his legacy would be remembered in a much different light. So I kind of wish he never went to Golden State, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
W
take. KD's one of the greats.
Now we gotta deal with the hater alert.
Uh-oh.
Zachary, ha 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 ha. This is common sense. Basketball, literally anyone who has ever picked up, whoever played pickup knows this. Come on, gang. That's why you only got 8 likes.
Who is this dude?
Niggas that... Hey, who man is this?
You know what I'm saying? Nobody asked you, guy.
All right.
Whatever your name is. I already got your name.
I only remember it because I'm looking at it right now. My response: Merry Christmas, Brody. Yeah, my question is, how you that tight on Christmas, bro?
Word.
Just because something,
And guess what, man? Common sense ain't common.
bro. That's what I'm saying. And when
Not many people be on the court, they don't even know what they're doing. Just on the court.
man, oh man, it was ironically enough, the video that I did, that you commented that when you're playing the pick and roll, and you're big man, and you're running the pick and pop, and you're big, and you attack, and you draw 2, that means the pop man is gonna be wide open. The reason why I made a video on that video is not easy to see at all. If you're not looking for it, you're not gonna see it. So, Zach, thank you for the view, thank you for the comment. We'll see how good you will be in 4 years. And if you're nice, then hey. But if not, hey, you know more ball than me. But if not, I gotta get that an L take as of right now.
Yeah.
I would send them to the Frank stand, but guess what? We're professional. Thank y'all for everybody who comment, especially the positive ones and the negative ones. Negative ones don't keep you humble. The positive ones keep you going. If y'all want to be on the next segment of Twitter Fingers, feel free to comment on all that stuff down below. But with that, wrap up. Know the drill. Man, since this episode is being recorded on the 31st, I want to sit there and say, yo, Happy New Year to everybody who supports us. To speak on the new year, what are the plans for the New Year's? Some of y'all rock with the stagnant pictures and me looking at pictures. I want to sit there and start having highlights and clips of basketball being played while we talk about the segment. I know for a fact, so that's one. 2, my goal with the podcast is to make my videos 1% better. If I make my videos 1% better, my content's going to improve. My video's going to improve. Y'all going to improve. I know I'm going to still deal with why I always go over the Twitter finger segment. Because I'm always going to deal with positive comments, and I'm always going to deal with negative comments. And in the end of the day, I take positive comments keep you going, and the negative comments keep you humble. 3, we have a bunch of other plans and a bunch of other goals. Me and Villen shared off camera. Like I think we should keep it between us. Because life lesson number 2, you constantly share your goals because you're not going to achieve them. But I'll tell you this. I know for a fact that it matters. My goal is to have my film slates be better. I know for a fact I'm going to do more basketball breakdowns, breaking down pick and rolls, breaking down sets and offenses. Simple basketball and stuff. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I feel that basketball is one of those games where it's like, if you understand the game, it becomes a very simple game. The problem is, when the game starts getting complicated, it's because you're doing too much.
Thanks.
This year has been a journey for me. I grew 75 subscribers on YouTube. I'm currently on 146 subscribers on YouTube, on Instagram. Followers on Instagram. And I got 20 followers on TikTok. I'm constantly grinding. I'm constantly improving on my content. Eventually, my next goal for next year is to get to 260 subscribers by this time next year. I set realistic goals for myself because I want to sit there and constantly improve. But my goal is to sit there and constantly grind and making content for y'all. And if y'all rock with me and y'all support my content, I'm gonna keep on going. Feel me? Is there anything you want to say to the people, man?
So I just want to say Happy New Year's, y'all. Keep your head on straight and don't turn away from your goals, man. Shit, it could get scary. Things get ugly. You gotta keep looking forward if you want success.
Villains links are gonna be in the description below. So go check out Coach Villen. Go follow Coach Villen on Instagram. Go follow Villen Too Loco, follow his TikTok, follow him on everything. He always posts good content. As I always will tell you this, bro, and I'm gonna wrap this up with this. Okay, to anybody who wants to get some advice about how to be successful, have a goal and have a dream that you're willing, something that you're willing to do, and you want to sit there and work hard for it. Like you cannot physically live without it. Then find a team of people who are willing to help you along your journey. It does not necessarily mean you
Yep.
need to sit there and have 500. Like you need them to sit there and give you money. Da 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 da. Sometimes it may just be them giving you time to support your dream. Them sitting there holding the camera for you. Be polite, be polite, and be respectful to everybody, because you never know who you may need. And honestly, live, love, life. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The people who are the most valuable to you sometimes are the last people you think that's gonna be valuable to you. So always treat everybody with respect, kindness, and love, and you will receive it back in any way, shape, or form. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning into the What the Heck podcast. Y'all know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Happy New Year. I hope y'all got everything y'all wanted for Christmas. And if y'all didn't celebrate Christmas or y'all take a holiday that y'all didn't celebrate, I hope y'all enjoyed the holiday season and it was not too stressful for y'all. But yo, Villen, wrap it up for us.
All right, What the Heck podcast. Y'all know the drill. We turn down.